Tarot, and this is your someone secretly stalking you tarot card reading. So as usual, we are going to start with astrology reading cards, and then we are going to do a tarot spread. Now, this person can be the sun, moon, rising of each card sign, or it could be a person just exhibiting these qualities, that are similar to the zodiac. Alright, so here we go. Here's your first card. Oh, these shuffles are strange today. Here is your first card. Oh my goodness, we have Aquarius. The energy is freedom-loving, rebellious, idealistic, and technological. So we have somebody who's exhibiting Aquarius, did I say it again? Exhibiting? What the heck's going on? My brain. What's happening? Malfunctioning like Aquarius is. So this person could be just like you, giving same type of vibes, mirroring your type of stalker vibes, or the same type of stalker vibes they have. So it's discreet, it's quiet, people don't know it. You looking into things, right? Freedom loving, rebellious, idealistic, technological, obviously through the internet. And then we have Cancer energy. The energy is emotional, sensitive, caring, and loving. It may concern family, a mother, or a child. So it could be one of those connections that are stalking you, which would be nice, because then it's the loving type of stalking. In most cases. But it could also be that energy of this person just being a loving, emotional, caring, sensitive person. Alright? And then finally we have Taurus energy. The energy around you shows the abundance of nature. It is rich, earthy, and productive, yet relaxed and slow. And you know how these Tauruses are out here in the streets. So this person could be not only very sensitive, loving, and caring, they can be very productive, like their meals, they like to eat. You know how they are. They could be a little stubborn too. A little blunt. And, again, earthy, rich yet earthy. They have a little inner peace to them. They have some calma functionality. Look at you. I don't know. I find Tauruses to be a little it's interesting that they're always with that earth stuff. I guess they are very earth-based, where they're practical and logical and stuff like that. They like science. But earthy, Zen? I don't know. I haven't met too many Zen. I've met a lot of law of attraction Tauruses where they just make stuff happen. When they want it to. But anyways, let's have a look at your tarot spread. Your stalker seems like they got some good qualities, but also we have that I'm doing it my way kind of Aquarius vibe to them, and both of those energies are a little stubborn, but we do have the caring element with Cancer. But I know that Cancer has some of that crazy momentum as well, so don't forget, don't think I didn't notice. Let's see what this stalker's stalking you about. Alright, here we go. Oh God, this person has anxiety. This person has anxiety. That's a lot, That means they lay awake. That means their mind is just, I don't know, what is that about? This person, Nine of Pentacles, this person may be very independent, very self-sufficient on their own. They have anxiety. They're very, I know that Nine of Pentacles says gratitude there, but it's also just this, they're in this state. It also represents a person who's very self-sufficient. They do their own thing. They're content with it. They have stability in their lives. They're independent. So what do they have anxiety about? That's crazy. They may be, again, sensitive, just like that Cancer energy. Unique. They have a unique circumstance. And they could be pretty stubborn. I mean, considering they're independent, the stubbornness would make sense. Then we have the Lovers. Okay, so choices, options. They made a decision. So they made a heart-centered decision, I guess. This person's stalking you. Okay, look at that. Look how they're looking towards this way, but one person's looking. Okay, so one person's more interested in the other. Okay, so you may be more interested in them than they are in you, or vice versa. There's a lot of gratefulness. There's gratitude. That's good. There's independence. It's just may not, and they may have anxiety. So again, they may be distracted by the anxiety that they have, where they can't just enjoy the relationship. This person stalking you, they may be at a distance, they may be away, because they have anxiety. You know, may be pushing them away from you. But yeah, they're also independent. That might be pushing them away from you as well. Maybe they, you know, in a relationship, they can't really feel their independence. That may leave them kind of shook. But there's destiny involved in here, the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is also associated with Jupiter, which everyone loves Jupiter because that's growth, that's expansion. On Sailor Moon, she had them legs. She had legs for days, so everybody knows it. Growth, expansion. You got them gams, maybe if you're associated with Jupiter a lot, but it's also, it's like a blessing, you know. It's a blessing. It's a surprise kind of a things. The tides shift in a positive way, in a luck-filled way, and a new beginning emerges. So this person that's stalking you, I think you know them. Likely they have anxiety. I guess they need to get past their anxiety. They have choices to make. They're very independent, so I'm wondering if they're assessing themselves or thinking about, you know, what you mean to them, or you know why they're stalking you, at least why they can't seem to make a choice, or you know what I mean? Like, it seems like you're tangled up in each other, but this person's distracted by something, and the only things over here is the independence and the anxiety. So this person may be like used to doing their own thing, or and yes, it does feel like a relationship reading just because the Lovers is right there, and we have a lot of like destiny, lovers, new beginnings. So, and then the sensitivity there, mother, child. There's like there could be like either this person's connected to your mom, your family, your friends, or they have like this deep connection to you that feels nurturing, in the sense of a Cancer. And Taurus is also a nurturing kind of feeling too. That's like a father. It's almost like a father and mother type of energy right there with the Cancer and the Taurus. Also, you know, they're so close to each other on the zodiac wheel. Also, the Fool is associated with Aquarius again, and sorry, excuse me. The Lovers is associated with Gemini, which is nice. It's a lot of air sign energy, so it's a lot of thinking as well. So it could be any air sign: Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, like I just mentioned. That's good. You know, this is a positive reading. It feels like there's synthesis that happens between you and this person, with this significant relationship. There's a choice that is made. This person may be dealing with, you know, their own issues, their own financial issues, their own anxiety, their thoughts. But I feel like it doesn't really matter what these issues are when we're still tangled up in each other. I feel like this is a relationship that it just goes in and out. It weaves in and out with each other. And the Wheel of Fortune represents destiny. So, I mean, synthesis, that's, you know, when I get that synthesis there, it goes, okay, well, you don't really have to do anything. If you're meant to, like, you'll figure a way back to each other for some reason. And that Fool really does double down on that new beginning. New beginning is always good because it's one thing to be on and off, but to have a new beginning means that there's a clear slate and a clear intention, a clear goal in mind, which is, it could have been adding to the anxiety. Who knows? Right? So, feels like a changing of tides, luck of the wheel of fortune. So that's a good thing. I think that there's some stuff to deal with beforehand, though. All right, so that is your reading. That's your stalker. They're coming with some heat. Yo, I think this person's a meant to be type of destiny type person that's coming, that's stalking. They're looking into you so they don't mess this up again. All right, so that's your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel. Please leave a comment. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.